Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn and understand about the distribution of powers between the union and the states, which is an important aspect of federal economy. So let's get started. India has a federal system of government, meaning power is divided between the center and the states. But unlike classical federations like the US, India has strong unitary bias. The center holds more power in key areas. The distribution of powers between the center and the states is primarily laid out in Part 11 of the Constitution as mentioned in Article 245 to 263. The Constitution provides a threefold distribution of legislative powers between the Union and the states. The structure aims to maintain both national unity and regional autonomy, which is the core of the Indian federalism. The Indian Constitution follows a federal structure distributing power between the Union and states through three lists in the 7th Schedule Article 246. The Union List, State List and Concurrent List, each detailing subjects on which either or both can legislate. The details about the subjects included in each of these lists will be covered in the following slides. Let's look at the types of relations between the center and the states. The relations between the union and the states are based on the divisions of powers between the governing parties and are classified into three types. Legislative relations. Article 245 to 255 of the Constitution. The legislative relations distribute the powers of lawmaking and governing between the union and the states. Administrative relations. Article 256 to 263 of the Constitution. Administrative relations are designed to promote cooperation, coordination, and effective governance. Financial relations. Article 268 to 293 of the Indian Constitution. These relations define how financial resources are raised, shared, and used by both levels of government. Let us now understand the distribution of legislative powers as specified in the three lists enshrined under the 7th Schedule of the Indian Constitution. The first one is Union List. The Union List has 97 items which comprise subjects having national importance. The Parliament has the supreme power over the items on this list. Some of the subjects mentioned in the Union List are defense, foreign affairs, atomic energy, railways, banking, trade relations, war and peace. And the state list. State list contains 66 items that comprises subject relating to local interests of state. The state legislature has a supreme power over the items on this list. Some of the subjects in the state list are public order, local government, public health, agriculture, fisheries, markets, and fairs. Concurrent list. The concurrent list contains 52 items on which both the union and the states have power to make laws. In case of disputes, the union legislation shall prevail over that of the state. Some of the important subjects mentioned in the concurrent list are marriage and divorce, criminal law and procedure, forest and wildlife, education, economy and social planning, electricity. Now let's talk about residuary powers. These refers to subjects that are not mentioned in any of the three lists: union, state or concurrent. According to Article 248, the Parliament is exclusively empowered to make laws on these matters. These include emerging and modern issues like cybersecurity, space exploration, and digital currencies, subjects that weren't envisioned when the Constitution was drafted. These provisions ensure that the center can respond quickly to new and evolving challenges that affect the entire nation. While the state list is generally reserved for states, that constitution allows parliament to step in under certain special circumstances. During national emergency, parliament can make laws on subject in the state list because national unity takes priority. In the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution by two-thirds majority stating it's in the national interest. Parliament can legislate on a state subject for a limited time. When a state government breakdown and president's rule is imposed, Parliament takes over its legislative powers temporarily. To fulfill international treaties or agreements, Parliament can legislate on any subjects, even those in the state list. These provisions ensure the centre can act decisively in situations where national or international concern outweigh regional autonomy. Apart from legislative powers, the Constitution also defines how the Union and state should cooperate in administering laws. Under Article 256, the Union can give directions to states to ensure that Union laws are implemented effectively. To promote coordination and resolve interstate dispute, Article 263 provides for the setting up of an interstate council. This body facilitates cooperation between the center and states and among states themselves. These provisions strengthen cooperative federalism, ensuring that national policies are smoothly implemented while maintaining dialogue between different levels of government. Financial relations between the center and the states are governed by the Constitution, primarily through Article 268 to 293. These relations define how financial resources are raised, shared and used by both levels of government. Example of these relations between the union and states are divisions of taxes and grants in aid handled through in financial commission. Certain taxes are levied by the union but collected and appropriated by the states. Example, stamp duties. Now let's look at the role of the judiciary, especially the Supreme Court, in maintaining the balance of powers between the center and the states. The Supreme Court of India is often referred to as the guardian and interpreter of the Constitution. One of its key responsibilities is to settle disputes related to the distribution of legislative and executive powers. These roles become especially important when there is a conflict between union and state laws, particularly on subjects in the concurrent list. What's important here is that the Supreme Court doesn't just resolve legal conflicts, it upholds the spirit of federalism. It ensures that while the union may be strong, it does not erode the constitutional autonomy of the states. To conclude, let's take a look at what the distribution of powers really means in the Indian context and how it shapes our federal structure. India's federalism is quasi-federal, a hybrid that combines the features of both federalism and unitarism. While there is a clear division of powers, the balance often tips in favor of the union government, especially during emergencies or for national interest. While the spirit of federalism is enshrined in the constitution, the Indian system ensures that national unity and integrity are never compromised, especially in times of crisis. Thank you, everyone.